Hello. Hi guys. I know you're thinking, who is this? Where's she been? Who you think you is? First of all, I'm a bad bitch. That's who I know I am. And yes, I took a bit of a break. Would you believe me if I said COVID? Um, but today actually I just graduated. It's the graduate. Come on. Graduate dance.
Tyra Ratizo Msiza.
I know technically Tyra got the degree, but you know what? I think I look like her, so I think it'll work. I figured I would just jump back into this, tell you guys a quick little story, and see if I can get you back. See if I can recapture your attention. So, this is a story about the time that I slept on the sidewalk for over 24 hours. Yes, I am saying I slept outside on the street for 24 hours. How did I get there? Quite a long but short story. So this story starts all the way back in like 2013, 2014. I was like 17 or 18. I'm still living in Zim. I'm in high school. One Direction decides to go on a tour. Even better, they decide they're gonna do a stop in South Africa. One show in Joburg, one show in Cape Town. So my little sister and I, shout out to my sister at Chiedza. Yeah, I'm gonna put her, her little links here. Go follow, go subscribe. And so we asked our parents to go to watch One Direction, and they said yeah, cause they dope. So there we go, Johannesburg, to watch One Direction. Now, let's say the concert was like on Thursday. On the Monday of that week, Zayn Malik quit One Direction, and my whole life ended with it. Okay, like it didn't end, but it was kind of like, I don't know, I used to love One Direction. Like, I didn't say I wasn't a stan, but like, come on, boy bands, you get it. Like, cute boys who can sing in tight jeans. They had me. They had my heart. So when Zayn quit, I was quite upset. This was middle of the tour, so we all thought he would finish the tour. No, Zayn did not finish the tour. So from that moment on, I knew I had to see Zayn. I knew I had to see my Pakistani god in person. So fast forward now, a few years after that, it's like 2016. I want to say between like September and December. I remember it was wintry. It was like fall, wintry. It was pretty cold. This time I'm living in New York. I'm attending uni the first time round. That's a story for another time. But so yeah, I have made some friends, and I still have these friends, lifelong friends, Victoria and Allegra. I love them entirely. But the three of us shared this love of One Direction, this love of bands, this love of music in general. Victoria a little bit more than me and Allegra. Like a little bit more than me and Allegra. So, we find out that Zayn is releasing an album. I feel like it was October. But anyway, Zayn is releasing an album, right? Dope. He's gonna come to New York and have a live album release party in Brooklyn, just a borough away from us, because we're in Queens. So obviously Victoria's like, she's got to go. I'm like, I would love to see Zayn, but I don't know if I got the money to afford. Like, I don't know if I have Zayn money. You know what I mean? I definitely did not have Zayn money. Fortunately for us, the tickets were not for sale. They were being given away by iHeartRadio. So, for a whole week, Victoria tried to get some tickets. She couldn't get some tickets. She was pretty bummed out. So we decided, okay, we are gonna cheer her up. We're gonna go on like a little excursion into the city. We went to this bookshop. It's called the Strand Bookshop. It's an amazing bookshop. It's like floors and floors of books. So while we're in the bookshop, Victoria gets a notification on Twitter from iHeartRadio, and it says, okay, they are basically giving away tickets to the album release party, to the first. It was like 30 people to get to iHeartRadio headquarters and stand outside. So we are actually in the right borough, but we are still like 2 subway stops and like 10 blocks away from iHeartRadio. Victoria's like, she wants to try. I'm like, fuck it. If I can see Zayn for free, I'ma fucking see Zayn for free, okay? This is it. This is my moment. So yeah, we booked it for the subway, caught the one train, I think it was like the E or the F, and then the second connecting train wasn't there, so we just kind of booked it out of the subway station like the rest of the way to the building. We get there, we're panting, I'm not even shitting you, like at one point like we were running, but Victoria got tired, so we're like screaming back, we're like, Victoria, come on, and I just hear from behind me, Zane, and then she went running past me. It was crazy, but we made it. So we get there in time. We are one of the first 30 or however many people it was to get there. So we're just waiting in line, waiting for someone to come talk to us. Eventually, I want to say like 10-15 minutes later, someone comes out and they're like, okay, here is your number, you made it, well done. And then they say, okay, to secure your ticket, you have to stay here until the album release party. Let me further set the scene. So we have to stay there at iHeartRadio until the album release party. The album release party was the next day. That's not bad. But right now it was like 7 or 8 p.m. and the album release party was at 7 p.m. the next day. So you already know what happens, but I'm gonna walk you through it anyway. So Victoria says you guys can go. I'm gonna stay though, because I said I'm too black for this. To be honest, my parents did not send me here for this. I'm pretty sure my dad would be like, bruh, I sent you to go to school, I paid for you to have a roof over your head, but you choose to sleep on the streets, So we had a whole debate about it going on back and forth for a while. Eventually Victoria, she was saying she was staying. At the time she was like 18, I was about 20, Allegra was about 19. And aside from the fact that she was 18, that's the homie. And we ride or die for the homie. So guess what the fuck we did? We stayed. So, at this point now, we've been sitting there for about a few hours, like about two hours. Yeah, so it's like, 10ish. Our friend comes from the dorms to bring us. We asked her for like a blanket and like some power banks and like some water. We didn't really know what else to ask for. We already had winter coats on, but we knew we had to, obviously stay warm and stay hydrated. We convinced each other that they were not going to make us stay there all night. It was just like, a fake out. Like they were definitely going to just be like, okay, you've been here, it's midnight now, you can go home, see you tomorrow. No, bruh. So, okay, in the beginning, it was good. Your energy's still high, you're excited, you're doing this crazy thing. You're like, OMG, it's gonna be great. We're gonna see Zayn. That's what was really in the forefront of our minds. We're gonna see Zayn. His album is dropping at midnight. We're gonna learn the songs. Tomorrow we're gonna be ready. We're gonna do it. Like, we were ready, okay? We were so ready. For the first few hours, it was okay. More people kept joining the line, waiting for other people in the front to just drop out, which some people did. They did start leaving the line. And so we would move forward and more people would join. The crazy part is that, yeah, we stayed the whole night, but the people who didn't even have places also stayed the whole night behind us. Crazy. So at a certain point, we all started singing One Direction songs. It was great, like the feeling of community. Then we really start talking to these people, and it's crazy. This one girl is like 14. She and her mom have been up since like 6 so they could meet Zayn's flight at the airport. How did they know which airport? How did they know which flight? Okay, it gets worse. Cool, they went to the airport, they missed him, so then they went to his hotel. How did they know the hotel? Went to the hotel, and then while they were there, they got the tweet about, the tickets. This girl met some other 14-year-old girl there. And then mom was like, yeah, come along with us, let's go. I don't know where this girl's parents were, but yeah, they should have been watching her, I'm telling you. So yeah, there's this 14-year-old girl in line with us. Her mom is sitting in the car on the sidewalk, because if you leave the line for any reason, for anything, you lose your ticket. Guys. As these people started talking, I started realizing, I don't belong here. I don't stalk celebrities. I don't follow celebrities around town. Do you know what a Twitter update page is like? A celebrity update page. There's ones on Instagram, Twitter. I'm sure there's ones on like TikTok and shit. But basically, there are these pages dedicated to celebrities, and they just like they tell you everything. Oh yeah, Kim Kardashian is jetting into Venice today at 6. Photos of Kim getting off the plane. Photos of Kim getting ice cream in Venice. What Kim is doing for the next 2 hours. Just like weird shit like this that I don't know how they know. But like, I'm like, this is not me. This is crazy. So okay, around like 1, okay, the album's dropped. We're all listening to the album together. We're all like, OMG, this is so good. The excitement's back up. And then this black SUV pulls up, guys. And another one follows it. Immediately, we lost our minds. We're like, oh shit. Zayn is here to come talk to us and be like, thank you for being this way. We were so excited. So the car door opens. It's not Zayn. It is his entourage. And they say, Zayn says thank you. And then they give us some Skittles. And then they left. And then iHeartRadio fed us like a coffee or a hot chocolate and this heart-shaped pizza. So that's all we ate. And then around like, I want to say around 6, they let us in to use the bathroom shortly. But yeah, between the hours of like 7 and 5 in the morning, that's what happened. We slept with our backs pressed against the building on the sidewalk facing the road. And it started raining. And as I was sitting there, sleeping, waking up every like few minutes, feeling cold and wet, thinking to myself, what are you doing here? So in the morning at 6, we went to the bathroom. Victoria's kind of like, okay guys, seriously, we can go. We've been here for hours. And I'm like, nah bitch, we slept here. This is it now. We're not leaving. We slept here, we're gonna finish it. We are finishing this. So okay, it's cool, we're chilling. People start milling around the city. Everyone is stopping to stare, take pictures. They're asking us what's going on. People who have tickets start showing up to line up because Zayn is supposed to have a sound check at 1 p.m. Cool. So we're still standing in line. It's still raining on and off. It's still a miserable day. 1 comes and goes, but Zayn does not. Zayn does not. 2 comes and goes, Zayn does not. 3 comes and goes, Zayn does not. 4 comes and goes, Zayn does not. 5 comes and goes, and Zayn does not. So around like 6, I want to say, they're like, okay, you've secured your places, well done. The show is going to start at 7. You can go home, just be back in time for the show. So for us to get home and back would have honestly taken, I think, like 3 to 4 hours, just because like subways, delays, shower, changing, getting back, eating, all that stuff. So we just hopped into Starbucks, bought something to eat, used the bathroom, came right back. One of the craziest things I remember from this experience is that there was this girl who was asking people in the line if they would give her their spot, like their ticket, because she had bought a plane ticket from who the fuck, who knows where, bumfuck state in America somewhere, bought like $1,000 plane ticket with her parents' credit card to come watch this show, even though she didn't have a ticket for the show. It was and to answer your question about the girl, yes, she was. So we're waiting there now. It's 7, it comes and it goes. Zayn shows up for his sound check when the show is supposed to start. Shows up at 7. We're all excited because we saw him and we saw Gigi going in through the back. And then around like 8, they start letting us into this like very small room. It wasn't like a big crowd at all, you guys, like not at all. Everyone else was still stuck outside because they didn't have tickets. So we're in this room, like the atmosphere is like, I don't even know, like it was crazy. Like, you know that feeling when you're at a concert and you're like the person about to come on, like it's electric, like you're all hyped, just all excited, you're all ready. It was amazing. The lights go down, the music, like, you know, the music starts, the lights go up on the stage. It's an all-female band. I was like, that is kick-ass, I love it. And then the god himself walks out. It's Zayn! Zayn came, you guys. He was there. I remember looking at him and thinking like, I didn't even know what to do at this point. At this point, I have been outside for over 24 hours, you guys, at this point. I've been outside from 7 p.m. until like 8:30 p.m. Zayn sings the first song. He sounds like an angel. Like, he sounds so good live. Sings the second song. We know all the words because we were up all night. And then they say, okay, Zayn's gonna take a break after 2 songs. So Zayn walks off the stage, and then they keep playing the album. And here's the best part: Zayn never comes back. Zayn never comes back. So to be clear, I slept outside for over 24 hours so that Zayn could sing 2 songs and then play his album and leave. Yeah. After that, I don't even know how to describe how we felt. Like, we felt good that we'd seen him, but we felt cheated, you know. But like, the level of like physical and mental exhaustion from like sleeping on the street. My God, like I didn't want to see them for like 2 days afterward. I was like, I need a break. Like, what we've just been through, I can't. I remember feeling just like shell shocked about the whole thing. Like, afterward, for the rest of the day, I thought to myself, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like, who does that? Who does that? But you know what? I'm glad I did it. I think it's a very interesting story. It's a funny story. And I did see Zayn. I set a goal in my life and I achieved it. Would I do it again? I don't know. I want to say that no, I wouldn't. I already do. But I might. I don't know, guys. I don't know. So, I don't know. That's my story. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you again very soon, coming to a media platform near you. Thank you so much for watching, guys.